On May 19th, 2021, Croatian tennis star Borna Coric posted a picture of himself on Instagram with a cast on his right arm. He stated that he had been struggling with shoulder problems that may have originated as early as 2018, but had severely worsened by the end of 2020. Coric had spent time away from the tennis courts before, as he had undergone knee surgery in 2016 that kept him sidelined for 3 months, but never anything as extensive as a shoulder problem. He stated that after trying many different recovery methods to no avail, it was evident surgery would be necessary. Coric reached a career-high ranking of 12th in the world in 2018 after beating Zverev and Federer to win the trophy in Halle, and making it all the way to the Shanghai Masters finals, beating Roger again in the semis. However, by his first tournament back from his injury, Indian Wells in March 2022, his rank had fallen all the way down to 167. The Croatian did well on the Challenger Tour, but struggled to string together more than one win in a row on the main tour, and after a first-round exit at the Canada Masters, he sat at a dismal record of 4-8. Coric entered the Cincinnati Masters on a protected ranking, and considering his recent results and his placement in Nadal's quarter, there was little doubt the Croatian wouldn't make it past the second round, if he even managed to get there in the first place. Coric began his Cincy campaign against qualifier Lorenzo Musetti, who had recently beaten Carlos Alcaraz in the Hamburg finals. The Croatian cruised to a 2-set win, but would now have to face Rafael Nadal in the round of 32. Surprisingly, Coric managed to upset Nadal in 3 sets, including a tiebreaker in the first set that he won 11-9. Borna played excellently, hitting 12 aces and 0 double faults, and won over 70% of all points on both his first and second serve. After the Nadal win, Coric seemed unstoppable, beating both 15th-seeded Bautista Agut and 7th-seeded Auger Aliassime in straight sets to reach his third career Masters 1000 semifinals. He hit a total of 24 aces and just 2 double faults over both matches. After months of rehab and muscle work with his physical trainer post-surgery, and after dropping his racket tension and weight, his serve was now faster and much better than ever before. In the semis, the Croatian faced 9th-seeded Cam Norrie, who had beaten Carlos Alcaraz in 3 sets the round before. Again, Coric won in straight sets and was now in his first Masters 1000 finals since Shanghai 2018. The Croatian said after the match, "It was a crazy day, but in the end it did finish very well. I was obviously very happy with my tennis today. I was playing extremely well." His opponent would be Stefanos Tsitsipas, who had been playing well throughout the week and beat world number 1 Daniil Medvedev in the semis. The match started out poorly for Borna, as he dropped his first service game and went down 4-1 in the first set. However, Coric began playing more aggressively and turned the set around, eventually winning it 7-6. Coric let loose in the second set, winning it 6-2 to secure his first Masters 1000 title in his career, becoming the lowest ranked player ever to do so. Over the course of the tournament, he beat 5 top 20 ranked players, 4 of them being top 10 seeded, and only dropped 1 set across the entire competition. His play over the event was very comparable to Novak Djokovic's. Highly consistent ground strokes with the ability to step up and make big shots and change his game plan if it was necessary. Borna stated after the match that he felt his serve had been the reason for his sudden surge in Cincinnati, saying, "This week I was mostly just serving unbelievably. The best in my whole life. In the important points I was always serving big. If I serve like that, I could relax more on the return and play much better tennis." Coric's rank jumped all the way up to 29 following his historic victory, and if he's able to stay healthy, he likely could have several more impressive results in the coming years, especially since he is still only 25 years old. His journey to the Cincinnati Open trophy is one of the most inspirational comeback stories of all time, and hopefully he'll be able to carry his momentum into the US Open as well as future tournaments. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe. I'll see you later.